Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's time to go, finally. Alright. Let's do stuff. Let's do stuff. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is buy... Actually, we're gonna look at the shop. What do we got in here? Nothing good. Nothing good. Stink bait, let me have those. I love steak bait. Alright, let's buy some astral chests. We got... however much we got. Whatever, let's just buy them. Still looking for the 2 skill books that I'm missing, because I don't know where they're from. And I think they're from these, but... double mace damage, wow. 688 mining and a bunch of stamina, that's not good enough. What's an Eve ring? Anyway, I think they're supposed to come from these, but I have never seen any of them. That might be an upgrade. That is not an upgrade. That's an Eve ring. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm still buying these until I either see a skill book or I don't. And I pretty much never have, so I probably never will. That ring's terrible. Go buy one more. Actually, let me check and see if I need... I do, okay. So I can't buy another one then. We can stop there. Nothing crazy. Alright, we're gonna spin the Mercury after we're done. So let's head on over to... Raven Island. Gonna blast through this real fast. Blast it! Actually, I guess I should have bought the charisma buff right there, but I'll do it right here. That's fine. Charisma. Alright. Gotta turn the boat on. Typical stuff. And we just level up prayer forever. Forever. Alright, we got stats already. Fantastic. Wow. So basically, we're gonna blast through the feud, and then we'll take a look at the spheres thing, because I still haven't done that. We'll look and see what was going on with the spheres. Because apparently, if you do some sort of combination of stamina and base damage spheres, my damage could be higher. But we'll just have to see what happens, I suppose. I'm probably gonna have to do like a full run. Camp at 49, have my stamina be 3 billion and go from there, see what it actually does. All right. For Dan's helmet. Oh boy. All right. Just gotta wait for these slow bow zones to finish up. Then we can start running. Slow bow zones. And by zones, I mean areas. And by areas, I mean locations. And by locations, I mean, I don't even know anymore. Gotta get ready to go back. So we get more ore. I love getting more ore. Oh, let's try to swap spots. My potion's at a different side now for some reason. Actually, just gonna camp and do this here thing right now. Because there's no reason not to. Alright, let's spend all of that, and we'll just dump all of this into here. Grab that. I wanted to look at my rings real quick. So I'm missing quite a bit of stamina. because I don't have these two on, that's why. Should have this one on over that. Okay. There. I think that's what I want. That's what I need. I probably should put this on for more mineral search. Does that give me another like 400? Which isn't a lot. Yeah, so there's some damage, but mineral search is over 15,000 now. Okay, we'll do that because it's just farming build. We don't need crazy damage, but we're gonna have it. Anyway, let's take a look at these spheres. First thing I'm gonna do is save my game. All right, so let's take this off and put on my regular stuff. Oh, I can't level it up on this zone. Well, shit. I guess we could just do the bow then. That's fine. .7 Spadik. So now if we go in here, have a bunch of base damage spears ready to go. So let's do this. We'll do this. Extract. So 9.7 Spadik. We'll destroy one. Insert. Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Okay. So that went up 4.2. So now the question is, what is the right combination? Let's try half and half first. So it's 13.9, 33.9. Okay, what if we do more than that? $33.9. 33.3. Then let's try one more stamina. $34.1, so it went up by 0.2. $33.9, so one more stamina is better. Okay, we'll do that then. So now what we do is reload, get all those spheres back, just destroy the ones that we don't want. I have to do this with everything, by the way. By the way. Uh-oh. So one more. Oh, no, I messed up, damn it! I don't know why the number's lower now, but it is. But it be. Guess we'll do the axes and stuff after. I suppose. See if I can level up any of my rings. Ooh. Kinda wanna level this one up. Because this would be a lot of damage. Let me see if there's any other like mineral search. This is level 7. Let's take the same thing. That sucks. That sucks. That would be a lot of mineral search though. Alright, fine. Now I can't level up anything. What did it go to? 1275 and 1367 or 69. Bunch of fire damage, water and axe. I need to check and see what my elemental damages are because I might have to change my what's it called? I'm not gonna level this ring up. That doesn't hardly go up at all. I can't level that ring up. Can't level that up. Can't level that up. Nor would I really want to. I already did, never mind. I already did. Let's triple Gorgors. That's not anywhere near. I guess we can hit this. What does this go up by? 230. Okay. I mean, I guess I could level this up. Because nothing takes the mushrooms. But this ring is pretty bad. I should just look at replacing it altogether. Instead of leveling it up. It's pretty bad. Maybe we'll look at that when we're done with the feud. Alright, let's 38.8. How did I go up to 38.8? Oh, because I upgraded the rings. Duh. Hadai! I still don't understand why the damage is less. But it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, let's finish this up. I got the dude's head. Just so you're aware. Oh, turn my build off because I loaded the save. I forget that it is that. Now my damage is like way higher than the last run somehow. I don't understand how that makes any sense, but that's what it be, I suppose. $126 Spudik. Oh, you know what? I don't have potions on. I don't have my damn potions on, dude. There, I did it. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the thing. What is fire damage when you have water damage? Even though I'm pretty sure my fire damage is way higher than that. Oh man, I'm almost at... Oh, there it is. One Ocdick. Alright, more mining, please. At 135 trillion, so that mineral search is making a big difference. $32. It's really good. It's the highest I've seen. Okay, so this time let's go ahead and do the regular stuff. Big Duggies are 2 zones. So this weapon's gonna be even better than that. You like running fast? Me too. It's fun. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Turn the bow off because I forgot to do that. We'll test the spheres on the axe, see what it does. Can you click the thing? Click the thing, please. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's camp. Spend everything. Okay, so... let's actually do 10. Or no, it's 12, isn't it? Or something? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay, so let's do all base damage again. 120.6. What? What? Yes, I guess it doesn't matter that much. They're both the same. Anyway, pretty massive. Pretty massive. I'll just leave it like this. And I guess everything from now on I'll just do with this setup. This we can actually upgrade. because I got this. Got that from that chest earlier. Let me see what my Banshee's Cries look like. I got 6 20s and 2 21s. What is that? It's 4 21s. That's a 23, so we can upgrade that. Cool. Let's do that right now. So it's 320. I need 3 more. $390. So what up? 770 Octic. Am I getting a rarity? That's pretty good, dude. Okay. Pretty satisfied with that. $28, not bad. Magic and runes are prohibited. Which means I shouldn't be leveling up hunting, because I won't be able to hunt. Oh, I just barely got it. We got lucky. A little bit behind. But that's okay, I suppose. As long as we get 20 by 30, we should be alright. My XP and levels are a lot lower because I'm not hunting right now. Unfortunately. Wow. Warp timer. Uh oh, I made it rain. My bad. It's getting a little choppy because we don't have attack speed right now. My damage is quite a bit lower because we're down about 1,000 levels. $383 trillion, good lord. That had to have been a lot. Alright, next one's runes only. I'm not even sure how I would do the damage on the runes. Because base damage doesn't do the same thing on runes. So I guess I would just do techniques then? Because technique points are 100% rune force. The rune force here is only like 20 or 25. So they're not worth using at all. Unless they've changed them and I just don't know about it. More tornadoes, please. Gotta get ready to go back and get more ore. All right. It was weak. Weak! Because 20 was almost the max I was getting before. So that's not a good number now. That's a bad number. Oh, I have to go back. Oh, never mind. There must have been no enemies in any of those zones, because not being 17 prayer before 10 is kind of bad. Kinda bad. What I should do is take that. Does it say no dick? Why is it so much higher now? No, I know why. This is the double gold. So my weapon level is just astronomically ahead of where it usually would be. Wow! Another banshee's cry. I love banshee's cries. They're very good. Yeah, because before I upgraded that ring, or those rings that I upgraded earlier, I would be hitting like 100 trillion at the go back, and now I'm at 110 at 60. That's how big of a difference those rings are making right now. That one wasn't good either. Alright, now we got hammers and shields only. We already swapped the warped hammer over. So should be good to go. Got stats early, that was nice. Oh, 17 and 9, that was also nice. I think I'm gonna try to make a ring after this, see if I can find anything interesting. Something tells me I'm not, but I'm gonna try. Wow! Soul Snatcher. Get ready to go back. We're on the last area. About 154. $26. It's alright. Alright, you know the drill. We're taking Mercury. Options are 270 Mercury, 900 gold, 270 experience, 1170 elemental damage, 1170 critical damage, 900 gold, 900 gold. You want any of that stuff? You take that stuff. I want Mercury, so I am taking Mercury. Oh boy. Alright. Let's set up for regular stuff here. Undying! Grab all of that. Today we're dumping, well, I don't know. Do I want to do the dump now or do I want to do it after I push a little bit? I should probably just wait and do it after I push. So 20 fire staff, I'll buy that. Health concentrates. I will concentrate on my health. If only that had a high mining on there, I would buy that. But I also don't have enough lead, so it doesn't matter. Alright, before we start this, let's see if we can just magically find... Okay, just so any 21 Eve on there. Alright, so we're looking for mineral search, axe damage, stamina, anything, anywhere that does anything for damage and mineral search. I guess we can start with that. We can start with that. It has mineral search, no damage though. $116 Gorgors and stamina, that's okay. Mineral search speed, gold. 232, it's a little bit less mineral search. But this ring is just overall better, so let's pick that. Total damage, fire damage, no mineral search. Already got a 21 Eve in there. Let's see what we got for ruse. Total damage, power of the 3 blessings, that's pretty nice. Start with that for now. Health and low Gorgors. Mason mana. 7 crit. Big Gorgors and air damage. That's also interesting. Did any of these tars up here have Gorgors on them or no? 116. 117, mace poison health. Rosalettas. Maybe we'll just make like a super Gorgor ring instead. Because that's also an option. Looks like we're on a decent start for that, so let's go ahead and try for that instead. Some air damage. Okay. It's the wrong slot. And it's less. How much is this one? 231. That's a lot. $73, not good enough. Second set's bow damage anyway. Mineral search on the bottom of that. Earth damage, that ring's not very good. Mineral search, flat stamina. Herb search. Fire, water, bow. Probably not. Mineral search power, the 3 blessings. That's not bad. Double health with flat health and percent health. That's a triple health ring. Good lord. You want to live? Put that ring on. I don't know why I have this favorited, but it's there. This ring's not great. 132 Gorgors. Mineral search on the bottom. I kind of want more Gorgors on the bottom though. Because if I did this, like, I would basically have to have... Yeah, I don't know. That's rough. Kind of want to save anything that's got like mineral search for purples, or actual mineral search for rings. And now the hard part, finding a dar. We got percent stamina, so definitely looking for that. Definitely looking for Gorgors. And if we have anything else, land stamina, percent, axe damage. That ring's terrible though. See if we can find something else. Here we go. So we got stamina, we got Gorgors, we got air damage. The air damage is on the dar too. So this dar and this rune is really good together. We don't have stamina, so we can probably try to find something different for tar. This ring is actually really good. It's probably why I have it favorited. 59's pretty low. 202 Gorgors with not a whole lot else. That is a lot more than that though. The rest of those stats are not very good. Last stamina, mineral search. Bunch of eaves. Yeah, I don't think we're swapping the rue out. Mineral search on the wrong thing. A little bit of Gorgors. These purples are bad. Mineral search. So 123 mineral search, but I want something better for the purples. That's not a good ring for this. Maybe recheck the 20s. Recheck the 20 Gorgors since we're kind of flipping around here. That ring's terrible. Mineral switch on the bottom, but the ring sucks. It's that like quad health ring. $290 mineral search, but we don't have any mineral search for the multiplier. The only damage we really have on here is the air damage. Mana regen. It says more Gorgors on it. XP, attack speed. This ring's not bad. But I kind of want the multiplier on mineral search since we have it on the Dar. There's no reason not to go for that. Mana regen's also not that great. Much axe damage, but the purples are not good. Alright, we'll just have to keep looking then. Let's go down to 18. Race speed health. No, 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 no. What tar am I using again? Just a big Gorgors. I have to change that one out probably. Where was that it was this one. Let's see if we can get this and then swap the tar out for something else. No. Not that. Not that one. That's actually multiplying the gold for trophies too. So 700 mineral search, 44 mineral search on the bottom, small attack speed, a little bit of air damage, 639 Gorgors, a little bit of experience. Meh. I'm not really pleased with that. I feel like it could be a lot better. But the good news is this is a different type of ring, so maybe leveling it up wouldn't cost like purple stuff. I'd be able to level it up a lot. Because that air damage is probably going to go up quite a bit. The Mineral Search is going to go up a lot. The Gold for Trophy is going to go up a lot, and Gorgor's is going to go up a lot. Like, it's definitely better than that other ring that I'm wearing, so... It's not bad. I just... And this is probably the best setup I'm gonna get for multiplying all of the stuff on the Dar. That's 2,000 gold for trophies. It's gonna be way higher than that as well. The only thing is my regular build isn't a hunt, so that doesn't do much for me unless like fairies kill birds. Let's come in here a little bit and see if we can find anything interesting. We know where this is at, so let's try some of these other glots. Air and fire damage. These numbers are just going to be too low. Yeah, 121 mineral search. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make I think I'm just going to go ahead and make this. Not the greatest ring on the planet, but it is better than... Where's that one that I'm wearing? Just so we can compare. Yeah, this is the one that I put on. So this thing has Rosalettas, very small mineral search, very small Gorgors, a little bit of power of the three blessings, mostly armor and regen, and ally damage, a little bit of mana. So this thing is completely terrible compared to this. This other ring is a bajillion times better. Obviously the mana regen's not great, but everything else is solid, except for the undead strength. But yeah, definitely better than this, plus it's a different type of ring, so hopefully we can upgrade it. Oh no, it still takes purple shit, that sucks. It's like anything with mineral search on it takes the purple stuff. So let's see, when we level up, we go up, what is that, 480 gold for trophies. We're going up 180 mineral search on the top. Gorgor's is going up 160. Air damage is going up 300. Mineral search on the bottom is going up 120. So pretty good. I'm not gonna be able to load up too many times, only once, but still that's way better than what I have on. Way better. So we want to take off this guy, put on this guy, and obviously as I grind I'll be able to level this up more. So let's see. Gorgor's is now at 4,832. Mineral search is now at 17,263. It was at like 15,300 and something. My experience gains is 6,475. Where's the elemental damage is at? 2160 fire, 3143 air. So yeah, that's not very high, but it's still higher, so I don't have to swap the fire. That's good. And then what's my gold for trophies at? 4,000. Because this ring has half of it. this ring has half of it on there. No big deal. So yeah, now we can see the differences, and like I said, we're grind a little bit. I'll be able to level it up a few times and go from there. Let's go ahead and push a little bit, I guess. Got a little bit of time. Basically, the way this works, we have to... get the stab buff. Put that on too. What's the modifier for this? Oh. Okay. Been praying, now we're looking for altars. There's 3 altars. Okay, we got the stab buff, so we just win now. The hell's that sound? What was that sound? So characteristics are multiplied here by double, I think. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Gorgor. It's 300,000. So that's a lot more than it was before. So 300,000 flat. But it'll let me click on anything. What up? 20K. I'm a little bit behind since I was messing around, but it's fine. The 3.1 million before, well, like a mining at all. Before I'd be like 2.6 at 21. Actually, if we're going to 19, we can do 22. Actually, at this point, it's probably not worth it. Probably to stick to 21 for the zone areas. $7.8. 13.3. It's not a good drop, but that's fine. So yeah, if I was at 300k at 17, and it's going up by 20, we went to 22, so that's 5 more, so it's another 100,000, so it's 400,000. I think before I was at like 260 or 280. So that 600% to Gorgor's was gigantic. And again, that ring's level 2, so I'll be able to level that up a lot. A whole lot. Most anima, please. Oh, we already got the buff. See ya! Yeah, so I'm at 2 million at 13 already. I guess I should also point out that this is my grind build. It is nowhere near full power. Pushing my highest area that I'm currently at. Nowhere near full power. You know what, let me, oh, we get more XP. Bonk. Alright, let's just stick with 21 here. Start leveling up mining. $17. Arnas. Trading post, easy zone. Alright, so this location sucks because I have to go back to the first. Okay, we just got set, so we're fine. Palace of Distortions doesn't have altars, so you have to use the go back potion to be able to get altars. Unless your first zone also does not have altars, which can happen. And at that point, you basically just have to pray. Or use that weird bug where you go back to the menu and it takes the... takes the possessed out. Hey, draw me a gem. What a nice guy. Hello, Moriali. How's it going? Dink. You show support? Well, thank you. Support is also... Let's go back. Get some more ore. Subbed and liked, thank you. I'm grateful for anything that anybody chooses to do with their time and effort, if it concerns me. That is for sure. Alright, let's see what happens here. 28, that's really good. Satsi! Alright. Look at my little mage buddy just standing there. All my frogs. That's great. They don't do anything. They're just like hanging out. We got a rich chest. Epic. Oh yeah. Alright, we gotta look for buffs. Didn't get the right buff from prayer. There we go. Watching the whole stream. That's great. But all right, hands thing. Feels nice to help someone out. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just some random dude on the internet, so the fact that you're taking time and effort out of your day and your life to put that towards myself, like I'm grateful for that, for sure. Because you could be doing literally anything else right now. But you're not. You're hanging out here with me. And I fully understand that. And I don't take it for granted, that's for sure. Alright, level up mining now. What do I do in this game? I level up stats mostly. Because the way my build works is I level up the prayer stat at the bottom to... Well, it's 21 here, it's gonna be 22 in feuds. These are just regular areas, so I level up prayer to get a bunch of sacred awe, which modifies the stat buff that I have a lot of stats put into, which then modifies my mining stat by a lot because the amulet that I'm wearing increases the amount of mining stats that I have by 772%. So as you can see right now, my mining stat points are at 3.5 million. Compared to everything else, it's at 375k. And basically, the way I do damage is mining gives stamina. My stamina right now, well, the area modifier is making it a lot bigger than it should be, but I got 6.8 billion stamina right now. And in my weapon, I have spheres that increase my damage by, well, it used to be 24, but now it's 13 because I changed out some of my spheres to be slightly better. So I get 13% increased damage per point of unused stamina. So 13% times 6.5 billion or whatever I was at, and I'm sure you can understand the big number. Big number do lots of damage. And the reason why I build so much into mining is because mining gives stamina, but it also increases mineral search, and the main currency used for upgrading your damage stats and gold find and everything else is ore, which is transferred into Mercury. And you get more ore by having more points in mining, so yeah. And basically how all of that works together is you start the area, so like we're gonna go in. And then the first two areas I use potions to zoom through them because otherwise I can't kill anything. And so like right now I don't have the stat buff, so I don't do any damage, so we gotta farm that out. And the way that we get the stat buff is we can either get it from praying, which we didn't, we got the fire buff. Or we get them from altars. We have 3 altars, these eyeball icons on the compass. So I have to enter and exit the area until we get the stat buff, which is the purple one with the face on it. Which I still haven't gotten yet. And then, yeah, you kill monsters to level up and gain the stat points, which you then use to level up your stats, just like any other RPG. And then, as I previously explained how my build works, I just put most of the points into prayer, which then modifies the stat buff to give me a bajillion stats and everything. And then, all my damage comes from stamina, which you get from mining, defense, shooting, and close combat. And the way the stats buff works is you have to have like the levels in the actual skills themselves to level 5 to get the full effects. So that's why you see everything at level 5. Herbalism's at 5, mining's at 5, defense at 5, magic at 5, wizardry's at 6, because that's just where I stopped for some reason. Then I manually level cunning and hunting and shooting to 5, because this game has like an auto builder, but it's slow. So basically I just have that level up all the important things, and then I just kind of fill in the blanks as I go. And we still don't have the stat buff, so we gotta keep going here. And there's 3 altars, so 3 chances. The way the altars work is there's 3 different types of altars, and each type of altar can give 3 different buffs. So it's a 1 out of 9 chance to get the buff that I want, which is not good odds, but typically speaking it doesn't take very long to get it. And now that we got it, we can fly through the rest of the area, because I do more than enough damage to fight everything. Every 10 zones there's a boss, and I have so much damage that we just one-shot the bosses and we run through them. How long have I been playing this game? It's been... when did I start playing this game? It was like late last year. So it hasn't been a year yet. It's been maybe like 8 months. I probably started playing in like October or something like that. I want to say. I forget. But I have been playing for quite a while. So like that boss right there, I hit him so hard he's not even looking at me. He was turning backwards. Now we got prayer up to the level that I want to get it to, so now we start leveling up mining itself. Oh, I never got shooting to 5. So like right now I'm at 73.9 trillion ore, which is the purple rock down at the bottom with the other currencies. And basically there's an enemy called a possessed in every zone that you go through, which is basically just each screen that you run through. So like I'm going back to zone 39 now to reform, because you can kill all the possessed twice. So I redo the last 10 zones, because the last 10 zones drop the most ore. As you can see, I'm at 95.3 trillion, 97.3 trillion, 99.4 trillion, so I'm getting like 2 trillion for every guy. And then the boss will drop a lot. So we're at 8.6 quadrillion Mercury. Boss put us at 18.5 quadrillion Mercury, so I got 10 quadrillion Mercury. What is the goal for this stream? Like this particular stream right now, or like the entirety of my channel, or whatever? I feel like I need more specificity. In the game? Well, my first goal is complete the feud that I had. Feuds are time-limited events that pop up every 3 days. And they have various timers. They can have up to a 4-day timer, so 96 hours. I let it grind a couple more days on the one that I got because it was a 96-day or 96-hour timer. So I completed that first, and then I was told about trying to use different spheres. Weapons in this game can have different spheres in them that do different things. The ones that I was using before, I was using 24 of the stamina spheres, which is what I was talking about earlier, the 1% damage for each unused point of stamina. I was using 24 of those before, but now I'm only using 13 because someone told me that if I pair those with the base damage spheres, which give you 25 base damage per sphere, you can get more damage. And so I dropped down from 24 stamina spheres to 13, and then put in 11 base damage spheres because it seemed to be where I got the most damage out of both of them put together. And now I am pushing the current island that I'm on. I'm on island 68. And basically the goal for that is, as I push islands, I get rewards from this menu here for every location that I clear. So like I just got this Warden's Breastplate. It's for like earth damage and whatever. This is the stamina sphere that I've been talking about, so I'll get one of those. It's not a great reward, but it is what it is. Once I clear the island, I'll move on to the next one. I'll get a little bit of Letum, which is the premium currency in this game that you use for buying chests and whatever else. And yeah, show you the talisman I use. Yeah, I can show you right now. It is just a little bit of Rosaleta's armor that doesn't really do anything, and 772% mining. Because we like mining around here. Alright, so we got a camp. Pray, got XP buff, which isn't bad, but it's not the stat buff. So now we're gonna farm for the stat buff. We got one altar here. Okay, gotta do it again. Yeah, it's just the best mining amulet that I found so far. I unfortunately don't see the mining set on amulets very often, and when I do, it's either really low or the amulet itself is just not any good. Like the one that I have is not any good, but it's just got the highest amount of mining that I've seen on an amulet so far. Like there's nothing in my shop right now that has anything that I want. Got 4 altars here, it's a decent chance. Nope. Two altars here. Nope. One altar. Nope. So this is the main problem with my build, is the amount of altars that I get per zone, and then whether or not the game actually gives me the altar that I need, and then the buff that I need. This one has 2 altars. Sometimes I can spend a lot of time just looking for the buff to be able to progress, because I don't do any damage unless I have the stat buff. And basically I have to wait for the game to give that to me. Which most of the time isn't a big deal, but sometimes we can have stuff like this where it does take a little bit of time. There's 3 altars here. There we go. So now we can start leveling up and doing stuff. All right. The positive thing about not getting the stat buff right away is it gives the game time to level up stats. So I'm a little bit ahead on prayer right now, which is good because the faster I level up the prayer, the higher my mining stat is for more of the bosses. Fortunately, I didn't get 20 before that guy, but it is what it is. So like basically right now the goal is to get to 21 before 30, but we're already at zone 25. And I'm only halfway, so it's gonna be pretty difficult. Unless I get really lucky with bats and stuff. Alright, we got it, good. So I'm gonna start leveling up mining. I do more than enough damage to where like leveling up all the other stats doesn't really matter. As long as I have at least level 5 and all the stuff that gives me stamina. And then I get the 21 levels of prayer and then level up mining as much as I can. And then these areas compared to feuds are only 49 zones instead of 69, so there's a lot less time to level up. Because usually in feud areas I get like level 6500 or something. And here I'm only going to be like 4500. Which makes sense, 2000 levels for 20 zones. Basically what I'm doing right now is I use potions of the past which take you back 5 zones. I use them after I kill the possessed in zone 49 because the possessed is what drops the ore. And you can kill 2 possessed per every zone. Once you kill them once you can go back and then kill them a second time. After that they don't spawn anymore. And you can farm the ore twice, so that's why I do that. And like I said earlier, the last 10 zones drop the most ore out of all of them, so that's why I only do the last 10. I could like re-farm the entire area if I wanted to, but that's just not worth it. In my opinion. $18.7. Stanislav. Oh boy. Was this the last area or do we have one more? I forget. That was the last one. Okay, so got my last reward. Now we can go to the next island. When you finish an island, you get a buff for 10 minutes that gives you like 100% increased damage. It also gives you 5,000 Mercury, which is nothing. And 100 Letum, which is pretty nice. Especially right now, because that'll allow me to buy another chest to try to get one of the skill books that's supposedly in them. I haven't seen either one of them yet, but okay, I guess let's see what we got going on in here. Only axes! Oops. You picked the wrong one, dog. Okay, so we already have the stab buff. But I need more levels. So let's get some more levels. Alright, we're doing damage. Just wait for him to die. We'll start moving here in a second. There we go. So the reason why that was so choppy right there was because I only had the stat buff and I did not have a lot of levels because I usually don't get it that fast. Usually I am however many levels ahead. So I had to wait to level up a little bit and potentially get some of the other buffs. Whereas usually I have to grind a little bit to get the stat buff, and at that point then I just have enough damage to go. But I would rather it happen like that and just have the stat buff immediately and go a little bit slow at the beginning, because either way it's slow regardless, so it is what it is. Probably gonna do a couple more areas and then take a little break. And then swap games. So I got other stuff that I want to play before I gotta go lift some weights, dude. He's not even looking at me again. I know he's gonna whoop my ass, I can't look. Isn't the game a little too fast? As far as what? You mean like how fast my character is running through the zones? Yeah, it definitely is, but again, I've been playing this game for 8 months, and like where I'm at build wise and everything, like my damage and attack speed and run speed and everything is very fast. Like, if you start playing this game right now, your gameplay will be nothing like this. Like, at all. The only reason my game looks like this is because of how much time and effort I've put into where I'm at. As far as like your question of it being too fast, like, guess it depends on what you perceive as too fast, I guess. Like, I don't know. Runes are prohibited. Boo. That's terrible. But the good news is I don't have to level up hunting now. Oh, I got it. Wow. So basically, this area is no magic and no runes, so I am gonna have next to no attack speed, so I am gonna be going a lot slower until I get certain buffs. Oh right, I didn't take hunting. I was like, why did I get a buff from that? No hunting. The sad part is like you can't even see what's going on half the time because of how I have to play the game by managing my stats in the stat window. Like if we were just watching the thing fly on by, like it would be even worse. Cause like you can only see what's going on the left side of the screen, right? Like, but imagine that happening over there, but the whole screen. Like it is, it's even worse. That's why most of the time, if I'm just watching it grind, like if I'm just hanging out waiting to go to work or whatever, I'll mostly just stare at the compass at the top. And obviously, since there's no magic and no runes, I'm not one-shotting the bosses. Because I do gain a little bit of damage from magic. And then not having attack speed. Obviously, not great. Because the majority of my attack speed comes from... what are the runes down there that are... redded out? I was gonna say grayed out, but they're not gray. They're red. Yeah, so this guy's actually taking a little bit of time to die. But he's still dead. He's still dying. It's fine. I should level up my weapon, I might help. I almost killed the boss. That would have been bad. Uh-oh. Probably do that. It might help. Give me a little bit more damage, please. Oh, daddy. No magic sucks, dude. Lord Sergio. Fantastic. Oh boy, the trash man's here. Okay, so this is gonna be terrible. Because there's no potions. No potions means that those first couple areas where I fly across the screen, I'm not gonna be able to do that anymore. Which also means that I have to reset this one zone. And I can't use any of my potions. So the only way I have to level up is to kill birds. And then the only way I can get altars is if I level up first, but I have to kill some birds. And there was a bat. There was a bat, so now I'm level 2. Basically the way XP works in this game is everything you kill, at least for me at the start here, I'll get 1 level per like animal killed or enemy killed. Looks like we got a group of bats over here on the side. Guess we're at level 10 prayers, I should be able to pray now. The way XP works is if you get enough XP to level up, it'll level you up, but then it cuts off anything after that. So the amount of XP that I get right now is way more. Like for level 34 I need 12.2 million, I get way more than that. Per like enemy killed. So my level in reality should be way higher than it ever gets to. Well, maybe not. It probably evens out at some point, but basically I should be able to kill one guy and be like hundreds of levels. But since it cuts off the XP after you level up, that's just not how it works. And so basically the no potions thing makes it to where I can't fly across the screen. And it's also really bad because now I basically have to get an altar before I run into an enemy because I can't kill anything. So if I don't get any altars within the first... Yeah, so like there's 2 altars in the back, but there's a group of enemies right here and I can't kill them. So unfortunately I just have to keep resetting until I get an altar in the front like this, and then I gotta hope it's a stab buff, which it wasn't. And now we keep doing that until something happens. Yeah, we got the fire buff, that's okay, but not enough. Not enough. There's no altars there, so I just reset again. 2 altars in the front. Okay, well that doesn't help. Oh, it's actually fixed now. That's good. They fixed that buff finally. That's great. Got a group of bats here, so let's go ahead and kill those for levels. Okay, I got an altar in the front. Another group of bats, so let's kill those. So I got the right altar, but I got the wrong buff. Okay, another chance. There we go. And now we basically just win. So no potions, not great. But it's not the worst modifier by a wide margin. A wide margin. How many freaking druids those am I gonna get? Good lord. Yeah, so now that I have all my extra elemental damage from magic back, I do a lot more damage than what I did before. So I'm back to one-shotting bosses. Which is great. It's like before this boss, I had to hit him a few times from the die. Because, let's see, the magic tree, I get 300% more air damage. Which is modified by, like, the... however much I have. I think I'm around, like, 3,000 now or something. From my rings and my gear, so... not having that is actually a big deal, as we saw. Because this guy took a little while to kill last time without that extra damage. The last boss took a long time to kill. And this time I'm just gonna walk up to it and it's gonna die. It's a big deal! Wait, why am I... oh no, the boss died. What? Why did it not... it didn't click the potion for some reason. Pfft, okay. So I guess we're not going back on that one, but that's fine. It's not a big deal, it's only like... a couple quadrillion Mercury out down the drain. What do we got here? A couple bags of stuff. 570. So these moved up from 540 to 570. So I guess it goes up 30 per island. That's not true. Because it used to be 30, now it's 570. I'm on island 69. 68 completed. What's 30 times 68? That is not 570, I tell you that much. That ain't no 570, dude. Alright, we don't have the modifier here that I'm afraid of, so that's good. But unfortunately, we're gonna be done with this game for now. I'm gonna camp. I got 1.5 quintillion Mercury to spend. We're gonna dump all of it into gold value today, because that's my lowest cost. Not counting regen, because we don't put points into regen regularly. We do that during the special occasions. Basically, the way I do regen, the first time I got a trillion Mercury, I was like, you know what, I'll dump it in the regen for fun, because regen doesn't really do anything on its own. In this game, you have to have like the percent multipliers and stuff. And then I did that, and I was like, you know what, I'll do that from now on. Once I hit 1 trillion, I did it. I hit 1 quadrillion, I did it. And then I recently started getting into quintillion, so I did it when I hit 1 quintillion the first time. So obviously when I get 1 sextillion, I'll drop all of it into that, and it'll be great. But today we're doing gold value. Got 1.5 quintillion to spend. It's 103.2 trillion per 10 points. We're at 321,203 times taken. And we're gonna be at a hell of a lot more than that by the time this is done. That's for sure. And basically what this is gonna do is just skyrocket the amount of gold that I get from killing enemies and jewelry. It doesn't say for trophies though, which kinda sucks if it doesn't modify those. And then the way that the stat points work is every certain amount that you spend, you get a chest. You can get an old chest or a Gothic chest. Old chests are basically worthless to me. Currently, they don't really do anything. They don't have any weapons that I want or anything. Gothic chests are kind of the same thing. My rarity on my main weapon is too high for where I'm currently at for it to really matter. Obviously, I can save up and upgrade the rarity on the lower ones to get to higher numbers, but so basically right now I have to get 30,567 points spent to get a chest, and we're gonna be spending a lot more than that. We're gonna be here for a few minutes. We also get to see if I hit 21 rarity on my chest or not. The way the rarity works for chests is every like 4-ish islands or so, the chest will go up 1 rarity for the items that it drops. I'm using an auto clicker. There'd be no way I'd be clicking this fast manually. And spending this amount of stats would be abysmal. I was manually clicking this the whole time. The only thing I'm doing right now is holding down control. Because you have to hold control to be able to spend 10 points at a time. Unfortunately, they don't have like a spend all for this window. You can spend all in like the regular stats in the characters window, but this one they unfortunately don't have that option. So we're at like 60,000 times taken now. What did I start at again? 323 or 326 or 394? Just hit 400,000. There, now it's even. I was like, why is there a 4 in the first thing? I don't like that. Even it out, please. Still got 250 quad to go. This thing's gonna be like a 175-ish. We're almost at 100,000 times taken. More than I started with, anyway. Yeah, I like damn near 100,000 times taken. I was at 320 something. The cost is at 18.2, and before that it was not that amount. So next time we do a big dump, we'll be doing 11.9 trillion total damage, and that'll go up pretty fast. Nope, I go lift weights at my cousin's house. We have a rack and a bar and some dumbbells, and we got a trap bar for deadlifts and all kinds of stuff. We just buy all this stuff for ourselves to work on the garage because it's just easier. That way we don't gotta deal with other people. We can actually take time to think about what the hell we're doing. And whatever else. Alright, so we got all these chests open. Let's open these. I said the old chests don't really do anything because all the weapons are not great. And the amount of ore that you get is basically 0 compared to what I usually get. Looks like my rarity is still 20. Okay, this is my wrist chest. That's not great. That's an Eve ring. That ring's not great. And this amulet is not great either. No bueno. Only thing we're looking for in Gothic chest are Banshee's Cry. Or is Banshee's Cry, I guess. Then for a chaos chest, it's whatever. Not really looking for anything. The increase in minerals is nice though. Get a lot more minerals. 400 is quite a lot. considering you get 1 or 2 every time you mine something. It's the water shield. Lightning strike. Wow. Then I have enough to buy astral chests. Astral chests are supposed to have a chance to get skill books, but there's 2 skill books I don't have that was released in patch like 0.9 or something. And I bought like a bajillion astral chests and haven't seen any of them, and of course I still don't get one. That's a pretty good DPY ring, that's for sure. That amulet's whatever. 109 one-handed damage, 232 Gorgors, and 524 axe. Still no skill books though. I probably opened like at least 50 of these, if not more. It's supposed to be a 10% chance to get a skill book, and like I haven't seen any. So I don't know if those other 2 skill books are actually in the game, or if they're bugged, or what's going on there. Let's go ahead and grab these. I declare quite a few. Okay. And then let's set up the grind. See to take this off, put this back on. What's a big eyelid? Well, actually, I want to look at see what the modifiers are here. Oh, I already looked. That's right. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Okay, so let's go down here. This is where I farm stuff. Right here. So this area has double possessed. Basically, it puts both possessed in the same zone, so you don't have to go back and kill them one at a time. In these areas we just run through and farm, and it's no big deal. And we do this until the next feud pops up. $209 to $225. It was like 20. Wait, how much is that? 25 to 44. This was 19,000. Interesting. $44 to $62. It'll be higher. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll come back. Actually, you know what? I should just do it later. I don't have enough time. Yeah, anyway, that is gonna be it for now. I'll be streaming a little bit this afternoon before I had to go to work. And then, yeah. It's not gonna be this game though, it'll be, Cell to Singularity. Because that game's fun. And, yeah. Yes. Thank you again for your support. And hopefully you enjoy whatever you see. If you want to check out any of the playlists I have of all the other games that I've played, hopefully there's something interesting on there for you. If not, it is what it is. Anyway, that's it.